what are your thoughts on the market? I mean, we've obviously seen inventory go. I think I want to say I looked at the MLS coming soon and active this morning was like 14,500. Don't quote me on that. You know, and I remember not very long ago, 90 days ago, you know, we were at what 3,500 or something like that. I mean, we got real low at one point.
We've almost tripled our inventory in 45 days. Mm-hmm. So we've skid.
What are your thoughts on? Are you worried? I mean, obviously you say in the wholesaling you're excited, right? But holding in this other company over here where you've got these luxury properties.
That's my biggest risk. Okay. So to make it super simple, like for the viewer to understand, anything that I've stabilized on fixed debt, I've gone through the trouble of like stabilizing this debt on long-term debt. Mm-hmm. I will never sell that. Like I'm a firm believer in owning real estate forever. Yep. Right. And then you play the refinance, take your cash kicker, no tax game. You get your depreciation because we earn a bunch of money. You need depreciation. I'm going to do that. Right now, anything that I have on short-term, higher interest debt, I want to move from ASAP. Yep. So I'm incentivizing my crews to work faster. I'm putting cash spiffs on the end of jobs. Like, hey, have it done by the end of this month and there's some extra money for you. Yep. Right now, it's more important for me to exit risk than to make more money. Because I'm not in a spot anymore where I'm redlining for growth. Like I'm set. Yep. You know, I'm nowhere near done, but like preserving capital and what I've built is almost as important as continuing to grow. So I'm in a season right now where I can very clearly see the iceberg that could take me out. And it wouldn't take me out. I'd probably have to sell some assets, but like, God forbid all those didn't sell and I had to like stroke like $1 million. I'd have to sell a couple things to make that happen. Like that would be hard. That would be really hard on me, and I'd have to absorb that. Yep. So I don't think that happens. But I'm the guy, I want to prepare. Like, dude, I'm preparing right now like I'm going to get hit by that iceberg, and what would I do? And when I don't hit it, I will be glad I was wrong. But I am never going to be the guy that's like, we're not going to hit that. And then it hits us, and I'm blindsided. And now everything I've worked for starts to crumble. Yeah.
Ray Dalio and Lewis Howes just did a podcast I was listening to, and Ray Dalio was talking about, he said anytime he makes an investment or really at any given time throughout that process, he says he always thinks about the worst case scenario. He's like, because I have to know what that will be, and can I survive that, right?
And if you're willing to take the worst, you should do that. 100%. If you can absorb that and you're willing to do it, you should probably do that.
Agreed.
But if you're not willing to take the worst, but dude, coming up, you and I was making bets that I for sure couldn't cover. Yeah. But here's the difference. If we fell, we were going to skin our knee. We didn't have anything. Dude, I didn't have any. If I lost 20 grand, it was like my only 20 grand. I'll go make another 20 grand.
Sure.
Now if I fall, I'm maybe worth, I don't know, 5, 7, 10, who knows? Worth a decent amount of money. Yep. That's a bigger fall if that 100%. Crumbles, right?
Not only that, but you've got the people relying on you.
So that's the thing, right? And I have call it 150 people in my ecosystem that they're trusting me to not go hit that iceberg.
For sure.
So
even the people you're not talking to every day. Yeah. Even those same people you sat down with in the meeting and said, hey, I'm not really going to be around. Just because you had that conversation doesn't mean they're still not relying on you.
So, Austin, so I've been chilling. I'm pretty much been, I've structured it to where my partners do the work. And here I am today on your podcast. Call it fate that you hit me up, or maybe it was timing where I'm like, you know what? I might need to put the pedal back down to the metal a little bit here. One, I think there's probably some fear in there. There's risk that I'm hedging. Two, I think there's gonna be so much opportunity in these next 12 months. And when I'm obsessive on something, I will win. Yeah. Like I'm a dog. Like there's no one that will outperform me or outwork me. So I'm kind of in that zone right now. I had a conversation with my wife. I was like, hon, I think it's gonna get bloody. And we can maybe 4 or 5x our net worth.
Yeah. If I just go grind it out for
if I like go work.
Yeah.
Like, and I know I'm not watching Cocomelon with you guys and chilling like this morning, but like the Ferrari's got to come out the garage.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah. Agreed. I like that. And I like that a lot.